From California State University, San Bernardino, it's Local Matters.
Photography in the IE and the restoration and maintenance of planes. Hello, I'm Marco Montoya, and welcome to Local Matters, featuring stories from across the Inland Empire.
And I'm Jonathan Cuevas. Photography is a growing field. From a hobby to a professional job, many have a passion for capturing the world through a lens. Photographers in the Inland Empire talk with reporter Michael Cornejo on how the IE has inspired and given them a hand in pursuing their artistic dreams of making it in the world of photography.
There are hundreds of photographers in the Inland Empire. Are they flourishing or are they falling apart?
Specifically in San Bernardino, I feel like it is full of such creative photographers.
Carmina Garcia, an inspiring wedding photographer, gives us her motives.
I'm recently wanting to take this to the next level, as in I started because I took a look at my photos when I was a kid and I realized that I didn't have any. And coming from San Bernardino, we were never able to afford to get pictures taken. So something that I'm starting with my photography is doing photos for free and giving seniors the opportunity to get free senior photos.
From community photography to street photography, we get a different look.
I started off a few years ago and I realized that I don't want to be stuck at some dead-end job my whole life. I want to do something that I'm passionate about. It's really, really, really oversaturated, and it's a lot of people that are doing it just like as a hobby. And it's cool that you do it as a hobby, but it makes it really, really hard for people that are trying to make a living.
Photography may be flourishing, but are the pros outweighing the cons?
Like with any community, it has its bad seeds. A lot of people that are in it for the wrong reasons and just sort of just get everybody sort of like a bad rep.
Whether it be an iPhone in your pocket or DSLR on the streets, photography has been more accessible now than ever. So strike a pose. For Local Matters, I'm Michael Cornejo.
The restoration and maintenance of historic planes help keep their history alive. Museums take care to pay attention to every detail to keep the planes in good shape for displays and exhibitions. Reporter Jared Browning goes behind the scenes to learn how maintenance and restoration happen.
With more than 150 aircrafts, the Planes of Fame Air Museum, founded by Edward T. Maloney, is more than just a museum. This is an effort to preserve aviation history, to inspire interest, to educate the public, and to honor veterans and pioneers of aviation.
Planes of Fame Air Museum has over 100 aircraft here in Chino, and we have everything from World War I, 1914 to 1918 timeframe, to between the wars, the 1920s and 1930s, and then we have the majority of our collection is World War II era, so from 1939 to 1945. We do go past that into the Korean War era, the early 50s, and then all the way up to Vietnam. A restoration project can take many, many years. In fact, we have a project that's ongoing now, the YP-59, which is the very first jet the United States of America ever created in 1942. The restoration on that is now in its 24th year, and we always want the aircraft to look its best when it's on display. And then we have a team of mechanics who keep the aircraft operational. They keep it running at peak, keep it always in its legal limitations for the FAA.
Whether these planes are sitting in a museum or soaring through the skies, there's no denying it takes an ample amount of time to restore and maintain these marvelous planes. For Local Matters, I'm Jared Browning.
To keep updated on what Local Matters is doing, follow our social media.
To watch some of our other stories, head on over to our YouTube channel at Local Matters CSUSB. I'm Jonathan Cuevas.
And I'm Marco Montoya. Join us next time for more local stories that matter.